Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back up here. Good morning. I wasn't able to do the report last night. I was exhausted. Been doing a lot of work. Work not only physical, but crossing to those patterns of evolutions that it's coming. Talking about this ascension stuff, going on through these new levels. Um, in a way, I'm too excited about, and in a way, I see that the twin flames journey actually is evolving. Talking about even ascension, and deserve to mention here. Hi, Karen. Thank you so much for coming. And yeah, Karen is one of the persons that also go through this in there. But want to mention Mel Brandt, Gold Ray Twin Flames. If wasn't seeing this channel, he was talking about in his last videos before he passed away. May his soul rest in peace. In there, but he was talking about the evolution of the twin flames. And today I want to be attaching a little bit that energies in there for it. With this, you see it on your screen. This is actually going to be the energy at late afternoon. It's going to be at 9 o'clock. This is why I want you to stay into the report. Watch the whole report. It's going to help you. Because the moon is not going to have aspects. See that energy of balance that you're going to have in the morning, in there is going to come, it's going to work through the day. But after that, you're going to go to the what? You're going to go to this void state. When you shut down the intuition, you shut down the emotion, you shut down things that is going to be. But that energy is going to be changed in the morning. And as we're talking about this going to the void is you empty out, you are purging the energies out that they are not helping you. It's going to be interesting because for the people who have this Gemini, Sag, and Pisces energies in there, you to understand what you need to purge, what you don't need to pay attention. But at the same time, the energy is going to be telling you, as you see it at 9 o'clock, this midheaven energy is particularly focus of the Sun, Mercury, and Venus. That is about the values of the relationship, that balance that it needs to be made, that balance that it's going to come, because tomorrow the moon is going to be joining exactly that. I want to give you why I'm saying this and why this report is important for you. I'm going to give you what the actual energy is going to be tomorrow. And here is what's going to happen tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of divine energies, divine interventions that this will happen. But that is this preparations of this going from the balance and going to the void. You give back that energy that doesn't work, so the void can take that energy and transfigurate it, but at the same time you're purging out. Okay, you take the energies doesn't work. Why issue has to be within you? That energy has to go, gotta be transmuted out within the universe, and it can be used for creation. At the same time, this gravitation is going to be calling from within yourself. For it, I don't know, familiar with the black holes, but the inside of the black holes, what happens is through this intense gravitations, everything is dissolved into the primary elements in there. I'm not talking about chemical elements, I'm talking about is totally just putting apart. And without putting it apart, everything is tearing apart that doesn't work, and then it's reconfigured. Then everything, all the light that it's inside of it, the black hole that it's consuming that light begins to work, and then all this is exploding again. So thinking about it is like you putting that energy into that black hole. Okay, you are purging it in there, you getting it, those energies out of your system, because they don't need you. You don't need those energies where you going. All right, so there is a lot of transitions is going to happen with people, a lot of changes because those changes as needed because you are going to figure out the things, but that's going to be more about tomorrow. You're going to be reestablishing this. You're going to be this black hole that is exploding and create the new beginnings that you need for the bounce. With that being said, let's go back into what is going to be today within the morning. Okay, so I'm going back in there. So this is going to be the energy for 7 o'clock in the morning. Of course, Cancer's energies and the ascendant. It is about the family. The universe is involved in there. You have to be able to seek these energies of Saturn, that it's teaching you in the proper ways in there. Venus and Mercury are still at Gemini, while Venus right now it's kind of like a speeding up because she's tired of this duality. She's speeding up forward. Mercury is speeding up forward as well. For it because they don't want to sit on this square ring with Saturn. They don't want these limitations for it. Yeah, there is a lot more going on for it, Karen. Behind the background, there is a lot of ascension and energies that it comes in for it. If you have to be more honest about this, for it's that evolution time when you go from student to teacher. From teacher, you become a master in there, mastering yourself. And after you mastering yourself, guess what? You're ascending in there. And it's those energies when you understand that the people have to do it, some of the things themselves, but you as a guide up here, you guiding by examples, and there's a lot of ascensions that it's coming towards this. And of course, Pluto is retrograde, so he's like reminding you what this. There is a lot of going on for it, but for everyone it's going to be different. Otherwise, this report can be like a 1 hour or 1 hour and so on. And in today's days, people watching quickly. They want to think right now, faster. What are they forgetting about it? That they have to look at everything because one sentence, one word can open up their subconscious blockages in there. But it's the culture that we are living in. So there is a lot more. It's going on with this behind the background. So at 8 o'clock, the ascendant is going to go into Leo, opposing this Pluto. I know you're all tired of this. This is like, what about me? Energy. What about this? I want to have. I want to so and so on. Mars is still in Taurus, dealing with material stuff. Feel like this warrior. It's kind of like a come on, come on, come on. No, you are gonna be getting the things when it's supposed to get in it. This is a lot of patience, and since Mars is in Taurus, a lot of patience is it right now in the field, and people who cannot handle the patience, they are gonna be taught on this patience. And we're talking about this patience between Taurus and Leo. For it, it's like the lion is trying to push the Taurus, and Taurus is like, do you really think I'm gonna move? I don't think so. Do you really want to play? I don't think so. So there is a lot of going on with that energy as well. But later on, the things is gonna get a little bit better. There's gonna be some healing. Pluto's gonna tell you like, hey, you're not healed this. Where do you think you're going? I'm gonna send you back to heal things that you need to do. And Pluto Chiron square of that case is close by. And together with Mars, we are talking about this type of masculine energy for it within you, because it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Okay, you have both energies in you. If you're a female, you have to act as a female, but you also have to understand the masculine's energy so you can know how to behave. It's the same way, if you're masculine, you have the feminine energy so you can know how to behave with the feminine energies. But if you're a female and you're acting as a male in there and you're trying to get the male ouch, you're fighting male with male energies, then it's not gonna be coming together. It's gonna be fight and pushed. A lot of tensions. At the same time, if you are masculine but you are too much feminine energies here with the feminine, so the feminine finds you too weak. The feminine look for some strength, from security, for power in there. So this is a lot of learnings on these cases for the people that they're gonna be learning over and over. 10 o'clock energies, the midheaven is gonna be a Taurus. You're gonna be blockages in the material world. You're gonna see, what is this block? What is this thing? Yeah, you cannot do the just the things that you need to do. All right. You can't just do it just because you're competing with the Joneses. You can't just do it because the society says you have to do it. You can't just get in it. There's got to be a purpose behind it. And the purpose within the spirituality. And Pluto says, like, what is your spirit that you put in? Do you love what you do? Are you creating it with love? Or are you creating it because you're trying to show off? Really? Let me change your mindset. People will have this energies within this for it, and the moon, divine energies with Mars right now, it shows up of what has to be balanced in there, and it has to be balanced with the growth that it comes in from the subconscious level, which is coming from Pluto, who works on your subconsciousness of the new. It's like, okay, you study, now review it, because I'm going to ask you to perform. I'm going to send you back into Capricorn, and then I'm going to ask you to again entering Aquarius. And that will be it. Whoever walked in, walked in. Whoever haven't walked in, he's going to learn afterwards. So for those who are on essential level, you guys know what that means. All right, talking about 11 o'clock, a lot of Uranus energy is going to be within Taurus. You're going to see how the universe actually helps you to get the things straight out in the material world within you. Be patient. Uranus is doing his work. He's teaching you what you have to do for it. We're going to have a great retrograde season. For it, there could be ups and downs, but overall it's the great retrograde season. I'm going to be probably making a special report about this with it. But we're talking about this energy between the moon, Pluto, and Jupiter. A lot of this subconscious growth that is coming. But again, that leads to how is your friendshipness within there. And right now, maybe a hard, maybe not easy in there. But these unifications of Venus, Mercury, and the Sun is like how friendly are you? How communicating with you? What are you authorizing within you? And you can go through some of the things that can lead you to kind of like a shutdown and so on, especially with the moon not going to have any aspects in there. You're going to be feeling like you're avoided, you are avoiding. But with that void and avoiding energies in there, you have two choices. Okay? You can have this avoidant disorder within yourself, and you don't want to deal with anybody, don't anything. You want to shut down everything, which is that is a part of this degradations is in there. Or you're going to take that negativity inside of you, use that moment, and take that negativity, send it to the void. So the void can't transform this energy. But at the same time, you're going to be open up to that friendshipness within yourself, because the intuition is going to be turned off. That part of the intuition that is not balanced in there. This is basically a very beautiful moment for the people to meditate, because connecting to the spirit, okay? Connecting to the spirit, and the moon's going to have no aspects, not even with Pluto, not even with Jupiter. So whatever you built right now within yourself is important. All right, so talking about 12 o'clock energies, Saturn is going to be at Virgo, squaring midheaven at Gemini, and opposing Saturn. Limits, of course, limitations has to be in there. Seeking the limits, that is telling you what the area of growth is. But if you're acting on the limits and no actions in there, you're not changing anything. You're not healing anything. You're just sitting stuck. Okay, we're talking about people who shut themselves down, they hide themselves out, they hide the same from the issues, from the problem. And this is gonna comes in as a trigger to some of you in there because it's requiring this duality. Currently, Saturn is acting like a bad boy. He's like a bad teacher. Oh, you don't do this. I'll teach you over. I'll show you what limits are. Oh, but those are your limits. Tough for some people. Yeah, and exactly that energy is gonna be at the 1 o'clock. We're gonna be really rised up in there. But you need to understand. You have to see the bad things, and then it's coming for the good reasons. Because if you see the bad things in there, the situations towards yourself, towards your own authority, that leads to the authority with others. Pay attention to your authority towards others. That's going to tell you what is the authority within yourself towards yourself. Because what is inside of you, it's reflections on outside. And if you pay what's going on outside, is like, what is it within me? Okay, sometimes those energies are coming exactly for this purpose. But don't take it as bad. Take it as a positive. Okay? Take it as a positive. Oh, we have problem. We have issues. Don't freaking out. Dig it there. That is your job. That's what you came here. Oh, yeah, but I like somebody else to do the job for me. No. It's you. Okay? It's you. I know somebody's laughing right now, but I don't know who that is. I feel that energy. All right. Next hour, 2 o'clock. The ascendant is going to be with the moon. The balance. You're going to see this balance. This is going to tell you that's what the balance should be. And you're going to be seeking it within this. You want to bring balance with the peace, the love, this power of the beginning with others. But the beginning with others in there, it's beginning where? Within yourself. And this divine energies with the moon, with Mars, is actually to remind Mars, hey, you need to have divine connections with others. You need to listen to the divine. Have this patience. You are ascending. Dear warrior, you are ascending. What's going to happen with the warrior when he becomes a general? Oops. You become the general. You're evolving. Okay? You're not this things like that personality of the warrior anymore. You have more wisdom. But you're going to get that wisdom to practice. That is your job. Okay? All right, so later on, as you see it, the ascendant shows you that the things is going to be connecting with Saturn. You're going to see this divine energy overnight in there, as the moon is going to be transitioning through. But there's going to be this avoidance state before that. The midheaven is going to be working inside of the Cancer. That is it, the energy of very good within Saturn. You're going to be learning what you need to build as a family. So when you know what's the bad side of the family, what it is, energies of and so on, now you know what you need to do on the opposite end, the good side. Okay? But you need to make transition because your fears are living in there. And they create this balance. When you create this new energies of balance, that is what Saturn will do. Because if you look at it, this square towards Cancer, Saturn and Pisces is acting in the divine purpose and says like, I will give you the answer. And that answer of the midheaven, it's connecting with who? With Uranus. The universe is going to be there as well. All right. So, talking about this energy this hour, pay really attention in there, okay? that energy, so 4 o'clock in the afternoon, is going to be showing you what's going to happen tomorrow. Okay? The gravitations is going to be showing you these divine energies with Uranus and Neptune. You're going to be seeing it. But as you pay attention, so Uranus and the Moon right now, they're not going to have aspect with nobody pretty much, except the Ascendant or a midheaven for a little bit. So currently your Moon, your universe is out. Why? So you can be able to purge things out. Okay? Don't put it towards the universe. You need to purge it out into the voided state. Okay? So you getting that out of your system within yourself. And here it's talking about at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The moon, it's dropping the connections with Pluto, who is retrograde. You're gonna feel like disconnecting for it. Take your time, be patient. You're gonna feel like you stop thinking. It's like, what is going on within me? You're gonna feel like I need to go to sleep. I need to go this. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. This is gonna be energy of this, and the moon is still gonna keep this aspect with Jupiter for a little bit more, because it's like, okay, I need to zip it up this because I need to grow something, and that is when you're growing in the material world but you're not growing the spiritual, or you're growing too much the spiritual but nothing in the material. So you have to be this stop moment when you're realizing things in there. It's very good timing for beginning of meditations, or going to walk, be by yourself, pay attention to your own patterns, and there. All right, so 6 p.m. Energies it's coming. The midheaven is with Virgo. That it's going to be squaring that Jupiter in there. This patterns inside of it, as the ascendant is at Scorpio, is going to be showing you this energies with Saturn. What it's limited. You need to understand the Scorpio cannot be limited. Scorpion doesn't like to be limited. That energy of Scorpio, Mars is the ruler in there. And now, right now, within those energies of Scorpios, they're gonna show you that power of I will not stop. And as he said, in the spirituality, you're dealing with both the dark and the light, and you're turning the dark into light, and you take the darkness from the light, put it back into the darkness to be recycle it. You're talking about the yin yang purpose in there. Okay, so if you have this dark things inside of you, take a look what they are. What are they trying to show you to evolve? Evolve. That's the proper word. All right, 7 p.m. Energies. The ascendant is going to be giving you these energies of transitions to the Sag. That's going to be facing Uranus and Jupiter at the same time. For it, midheaven, it's going to be remind you about this unhealed patterns of friendliness. And if you have something in Virgo in there, it's going to tell you exactly what this is. And if you have something in Sag, what are the things you're not talking about for it? What is the things that you don't love? What is the things that you didn't get it? But since all this is in Gemini, in there, this is where you learn personal friendshipness. That personal friendshipness is the reflections with the friendshipness with in Sagittarius with others. Okay? So let me remind you that in Sagittarius is this energies of with others, as the viewer VIP, and you showing off within others, within the society. You're the artist, you're the painter, you're the writer, okay? You're this celebrity with others. And that is one thing. What is your personal reflections in there? Is the friendshipness is going to be that reflections of the Sagittarius. All right, so talking about the midheaven right now, in there as you see it, a lot of empty chart, basically, as you see it. What are you working right now? Just for a little bit, the ascendant of Gemini, ascendant of Sag, as we're talking about it, facing that growth. Okay, you need to grow, you need to face other people, you need to talk with other people. You're doing art for other people, you're doing videos for other people. You need to meet people. You gotta be okay with that in there, but that is coming in because of this has to be learned. Up here, as you see it, the main problem, the main energy is still this friendshipness that has to be coming in and learned. Okay, and pay attention that this right here is Uranus. He's got no aspects anymore. Okay, and in the next hour for it, you see that the moon doesn't have aspect with nobody. But as I said, tomorrow, this divine energies right here with Uranus is going to be turned on. Okay, so no intuitions, but the divine is always behind it in there. It's time for you to clean the things out, to purge. Okay, you to purge those energies in there, and I'm gonna get you back a little bit between 9 and 8, so you can see something very particular. What is gonna happen when this energy is coming to you? As you see it right here, the moon is going to be connecting to Jupiter, and Jupiter goes to Pluto. The deeper transformations that you need to make. Intuition is going to be telling you you're going through these positions because of what the purpose is. Seek the purpose, it's going to tell you the reasons. The reasons are coming to show you why. Once you understand the why, you're going to beginning to working on the how. If you don't understand what you're doing and why are you doing it, what is you have to do it. But that is you. If you find the reasons inside of it, but you have to get it, and it gotta go deep. You have to shut off those voices inside of you of the logic, human, society, intuition, and you have to shut down even the universe because he does not want to interfere in this process. Okay, so that's what you need to see inside. Okay, so all right, so here it's what's happening right now with this moment. It is about the work that you need to do. The work is within, particularly with Mars. Midheaven is at Scorpio. You're gonna feel those intense energies in there, but they have a lot of growth. You see, you're gonna grow from this. You're gonna be ascending with this in the friendshipness. That's what Jupiter is there in Gemini. Because you grow that friendshipness, then that friendshipness turns to what? To family. What happens when there is no friendshipness in the family? When was the last time you see that example? Ask yourself. You know the answer there with you. All right. We're going to be talking about the next hour, which is going to be 11 p.m. That is going to be the end of this Scorpio shadow work that needs to be done, which is going to be following with this in there. I don't have to tell you anything except you see that green light towards Venus, Mercury, and the Sun. You're purging the shadow, you're purging the darkness, you're moving in there. Okay? One thing I want to warn you in there, and this is going to be probably for tomorrow as well. When you purging your demons out, it can send things to be in there. You may gonna have these internal battles within yourself, but when you purging your demons, don't create new demons to purge the demons. Transform the demons within you to serve you as a protectors. Don't turn them into angels, because they are protecting you from the same energy that is within others in there. That is going to be your winning case. You become friend with everything within you. Okay? And this is a one shadow work that it has its purpose in there. Because your internal fights within your own demons in there turns to the external fights with others. And you're not maturing, you're not growing in there. While you're turning those demons within you of protecting of fights, now you gained things beyond the veil you see within. But that is going to be a shadow work. Okay? That is going to be a shadow work. And now you're going to understanding certain things that you are not friendly with it. This is what says you have to love your enemies. And that's what the love grows. There is something in there for some of you to think about it. Okay? When you love your demons, what's happening within you is love. Okay, guys? That's all I have for you. Enjoy these energies. Enjoy that energy of the void. And purge. Clean. Alright? And good luck with that. Beloved guys, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you, Karen, for everything. If you guys actually have any questions, I can take now. If not questions for it, will talk to you tomorrow. All right, there is no questions, so we're gonna end the sessions, guys, and come back tomorrow for more astro gravitational and a wisdom report for you guys. Be love.